continue, I want to shift focus for a moment. The next few slides are dedicated to PTZ home positions. Now, the Z3 has two completely separate home position systems. And the reason I want to cover both briefly is simply to make a clear distinction between them, because the improvements in this firmware relate specifically to one of them, the auto-tracking home position. So before we get to those improvements, I want to make sure we're all on the same page about what each system is and how they differ. Let's start with the general home position. The general home position is the simpler of the two systems. It is a saved camera position that the camera returns to automatically after an operator finishes moving it manually, whether that's via joystick, the web interface, or any PTZ control. The home position is simply saved as a preset on the camera and is configured within the PTZ function settings. Once the operator stops moving the camera, a countdown begins. After the configured idle time runs out, the camera quietly returns to its home position on its own.
The auto-tracking home position works differently, and this is where the distinction from the general home position becomes important. This home position is only applicable when the auto-tracking function is running. It has no effect when the camera is being used manually without tracking. Auto-tracking is enabled directly within the analytic role, either sterile area or line crossing. And the auto-tracking home position is configured in the same place. When auto-tracking is active, this home position takes over, and it will override the general home position. Two conditions will trigger a return to home. The first, the camera loses its target, and it disappears from the scene. The second, the tracked target stops moving and remains stationary beyond the configured still time. In both cases, the camera returns to its defined auto-tracking home position automatically. Now that we understand the two different types of home positions, let's focus on the auto-tracking home position, because we have some improvements. Preset Override is a new capability for the Z3's auto-tracking system. Previously, when the camera was actively tracking an object, calling a preset was not possible. Manual camera movement was always available, but presets were blocked. With this firmware, that changes. Calling a saved preset is now treated as a manual input, meaning you can call any preset at any time, even while the camera is mid-track. And here's the important part. Once you finish a manual input or preset call, the camera automatically returns to its auto-tracking home position. It goes back to its defined starting point, ready to begin tracking again from there.